Hey everybody, it's good to see you all again. This segment is just to kind of let you guys know what is going on in this episode. So, in this episode, there is a situation. Towards the end, or anywhere in this episode, there is a blank. That means there's no sound coming in the episode, and you might think that is your fault. That is my fault. You can blame me, say it was my fault, because that is an editing problem, and that's because of recording and the recording platform that I use. If that happens to be in the episode, if that's in it, what you need to do is to just disregard it. Don't worry about it. Consider it like an ad break. Consider it like a break. Consider it like we're taking a 5 minute break. Consider it like that. So, no freaking out. No need to worry. Make sure you guys enjoy the episode, enjoy what's in it, and y'all have a good one. And enjoy this one. Really enjoy it and have fun. And please disregard the blanks in there, consider them breaks. Hope you guys enjoy this episode and thank you guys for understanding and for your cooperation. All right, I'm cranking out another one. I'm so awake. I am cranking another one. Hi guys, how you guys doing? If I'm being extra, I am cranking out. I a nice cup of tea and now I'm ready. I'm here with another female artist. You guys know that I do not do a lot of female artists on the show, but when I do, it is remarkable. Welcome to the show. And damn it, I forgot how to pronounce your name, but don't worry, in the bio you'll pronounce yours. Welcome to Wrap It Out. How are you doing?
Hi, my name is Kaya D, and I'm doing great. I'm feeling good.
Hi, Adi. I knew it.
Yeah,
All
I always
right.
say it rhymes with Kaya.
Maybe I'll just start calling you Aya. Maybe that'll give me a maybe that would be my go-to. That'd be my
hmm
go-to. Just kidding. All right, but seriously, let's jump into it. Firstly, a lot of people they don't have a lot of females. You have watched the show multiple times. You know we don't have a lot of females on the show, really because there's not a lot of females in music. There really isn't. There's not a lot of them. So, would you grace at this moment to give us a little taste of who you are and what's your purpose?
Definitely. So my name is Kaya D. I'm a songwriter, singer, rapper living in Houston, Texas. I've actually been writing songs since I was about 7 years old, and I've just been writing verses on scraps of paper or sometimes typing them, but I never really did anything with them. I never took it to the next level or anything. So, in the summer of 2020, right in the midst of all the protests and the uncertainty with the pandemic, right, there weren't any vaccines at the time, or just everything that was going on. I decided I needed an outlet, right? Like songwriting has always been an outlet for me, but I never knew if I was really any good at it. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna apply to as many song competitions as I can. I'm also going to share my songs via social media. And I've been doing that for a year, just sharing song snippets, verses, different things like that. And now we're about a year from that point, right? So we're in the fall, the beginning of the fall of fall of 2021. And I'm about to release my debut EP. It's Thanksgiving. Sorry, it's a Thanksgiving EP. It's called Thankful Carols. I'm super excited. And my mission was to create a soundtrack and music for the Thanksgiving holiday, right? Like, I have friends that will play Christmas music even before Halloween. And I'm like, guys, like, you need to chill out. What's going on? And they're like, well, girl, there's not any Thanksgiving music. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something about that. And so, yeah, Thankful Carols is a multi-genre project that I'm super excited about. And it's dropping this Friday, October 15th. So I'm super excited to share it with the world.
Yay, I'm happy for you. Firstly, congrats on your debut album. Everybody should know debut albums are probably the most important. Let me just rephrase. One of the most incredible things that can happen to you. If you're making a debut album, that means you're ready to take the next step in your career. So props to you on that. Props. Yes, huge applause.
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm really excited about it. I'm trying to soak in all of the small moments and figure out, okay, I'm always a futuristic person, so I'm thinking, okay, but what's your next project gonna be like and things like that. So I have to slow down and I'm taking time to enjoy the little moments. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I can tell you've been doing mass promo. You've been
Hmm.
all over. You've been so ecstatic, so excited. I can tell you have this mass energy coming from H Town. All here for it.
Hmm. Pardon me?
Like, I'm all here for it. Like I'm all here
Oh
for you.
yeah.
This mass energy. I love it.
Yes, I mean, I feel like Houston has so many dope artists that are coming up and emerging, and I hope to be one of them, but also like there's just so many cool things going on for our city right now. And so I hope to kind of be a part of that new wave of just excitement and creativity coming through the city for sure.
Yeah, 100%, 100. 100. Actually, since you're all pumped up, let's jump right into your debut album. So we all know that it's coming October 15th, 1/5/15, this Friday. So no, you can't tell us a little, just tell us like a little bit if you can. If not, if you prefer to be secretive, um,
No, it's no secret. Definitely, I can spill all the beans about this project. So Thankful Carols is, like I said, a multi-genre project. So I mean, it's R&B heavy, right? Because I love vocals and just I grew up on great R&B music, so I had to put that on the project. But it's also it has like a country rap southern twang song on it called Cornucopia Time. There's also like a holiday 90s rap and R&B song called Hostin' this year. But then we also have House Hoppin', which is like a punk rock song heavily inspired by Willow Smith. I really love her latest album, right? So I'm sampling all of these different sounds. There's also a bilingual song, Feliz Dia de Acción de Gracias. That's pretty much like a very extrovert, like if the Cheetah Girls did Feliz Navidad, but for Thanksgiving. Like that's one of the songs on there, right? So I have a love song. I also have the last song on the project, Without You, is more of a slower kind of dream pop new wave song. And it's about celebrating Thanksgiving after, losing someone special. And I wrote that song because, right, in these times that we're living in, with COVID and everything that's going on, a lot of people have lost family members, right? And so I wanted to do a song that honored their experiences and different things like that. So, like I said, there's all types of, I wanted to create a project that everyone could kind of either relate to or be familiar with or appreciate and play and find one, at least one song that's like, you know what, I kind of rock with this. I kind of rock with this. So yeah, that's kind of what Thankful Carols is about.
oh, that is pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. I'm already getting a good vibe from all this. I'm already getting a good vibe.
Yay! All warling hoodies, right? I just wanted to capture all of those cool things about the fall season that I feel like, I just feel like Christmas albums and spooky music was taking a little bit and stepping on those territories. So, a Thankful Carols is my attempt to give Thanksgiving, the music that it needs.
Yes, yes. And you're and what's so great about it is that it's Thanksgiving. Like you have
Mhm.
heard of a generic Christmas albums, you've heard about the generic ones. Almost every artist out here they make one, right? They
Mhm.
please crowd the radio up with that. And then you got the Halloween music they put out as well,
Yes.
generic ones. But I love Thanksgiving. I always loved it. It's such an amazing time to connect with family and everybody gets together. I know people think
Mhm.
it's like Christmas, but Thanksgiving is more touching. It's more deep. And I feel that with the album that you're making, I feel warmth and comfort, and I feel like you're giving me a huge hug of embrace and
Oh.
love, and I feel that. I know that we're not together physically, but it just feels like you just give me a huge hug.
Yeah.
Like lots of love. So that's what the album feels like. What are
Yay!
you describing?
No, I'm really excited about that, and yeah, like those were some of the main themes for me is warmth and love and caring, and I just wanted it to be a space where people could listen to it because, again, COVID, like even with this example, right? We're not meeting physically, but we want to still communicate and stay connected with each other. And so I actually wrote a funny story. I actually wrote this project in a weekend, the week of Thanksgiving last year. And I bought the beats and different things, and I just recorded very, very rough drafts, but because I didn't know if me and my family were going to be celebrating Thanksgiving in person together, right? So I was like, what's something that I can do that can still give me that feeling of comfort and warmth. And so this year I was able to follow through and make it, my debut, like I said, like we're talking about. But I'm really excited about it for sure.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm so stoked. And I love that you use it as I love that you use the album for like lots of love and comfort because yes, it is very true. You have no idea if family's going to even we don't know if family's going to even be able to come because of COVID. There's also restrictions, so
Hmm.
craziness going on. So we don't know. We don't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
So you,
I'm so happy.
thank you.
Yeah, and sorry, I have a habit of cutting out. If you had something, sorry if I messed it up. My bad.
No, 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 you're fine. The only thing I was gonna say is, yeah, for that comfort, just play Thankful Carols and play your favorite jam on it. Yeah, give you some more of that. I don't know. We just, as everyone right now, it just felt like we need. I mean, it's kind of cliche, but we need a little more love, right? We need a little more positivity. I didn't want this project to be super serious at all, right? Like a lot of the project is just fun, it's silly, it's something I kind of call it family reunion music, right? Like nobody has to be stressed about, oh, is she gonna cuss during this or is she gonna say something that's gonna send the family fighting? Like, no, it's all about kind of having a family friendly project that I could also express myself as an artist. Yeah.
I feel that a lot. I feel that. I feel that the way you're describing it. I feel it. I don't even have to listen to the album to know that that I know what you're gonna bring to the party. I'm so excited, and I can't believe that this is gonna be your debut album. I cannot wait. I'm so stoked. And everybody will get a little taste of what you got when they listen to your showcase later, which I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's for sure. The song that I picked is one of my lead singles hosting this year, and it's honestly, when I made the song and when I was working with my mixing engineer to finish it, I was like, I don't want it to be some crisp, clean cut, new sounding song. I want it to have 90s vibes. Like, I don't know if you've heard Summertime by Will Smith, but like I want it to be just a smooth groove, right? I On all of the other songs, my vocals are a little more tuned or different things like that. But for this one, I just wanted it to be a simple chorus, some happy bars, which is just like some light, playful rapping, and just poking fun at Thanksgiving and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoy
Hell yeah, we will.
it.
No doubt about that. Yeah, I'm kidding. We will definitely tune in. Um, and thank you for sharing all that. I know you can't share much about it, so I'm not gonna ask any more about it. I know you want to just wait until we all get surprised, you know. So I won't ask.
Hmm. And then I
Oh
want
wow.
everybody's feedback. Of course, I'm a big feedback person, so that's what I've been saying is like, hey, good or bad, just let me know what you think, right? Because that's important to me as a songwriter. Throughout when I'm writing songs, it's all about at first it's really selfish. It's like, okay, let me get this emotion and let me channel it and finish this song. But then afterwards, when I'm recording it, when I'm, making a strong draft before I go to the studio, I'm always thinking, what are people gonna what are people going to feel when they play this song, right? What are they going through? How is this song gonna find them? How will they react to it? And so again, good or bad feedback, I welcome it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just overwhelmed by all this.
No, you are fine. You are fine.
I'm overwhelmed. I'd be even more overwhelmed if you happen to suddenly have merch. That I love merch. Don't tell me you have merch too. Don't tell me.
No, I can't say that I do. No, I'm like I said, I'm just trying to get through the holiday season for now. Take a mini break and then get right back to it. I know it's so funny that you mentioned that because I know my next project is going to be real edgy because I don't want to be kind of limited to or feel like, oh, she's such a goody two shoes, like she made this family friendly. Like, no, that was my debut. I wanted to get my name out there. I wanted to share my vision, my favorite holiday, etc. But the next one is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be real edgy for sure.
Oh yeah, I can definitely tell just by all this.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that. um, Now let's really jump into everything.
Okay.
Um, Honestly though, I should probably start with a no-brainer question. I should start with a no-brainer.
Okay.
Um, what really got you interested in music and not just songwriting or singing, just what got you interested in doing all that plus being in music?
Ah, I think for me, it was having a space to, like I said, be selfish. Like I've been writing songs since I was 6 years old, right? And so I never really pursued it. And I always thought, wow, what if you did this? Or, people might like your work, or maybe it'll help you. But I always put it on the back burner. Education's been really important to me. So I have a few degrees and I'm using them, right? But I've always respected music and had a deep appreciation for music and musicians and good bars, great songwriting, right? So I think what motivated me is allowing me to pursue my dreams. Like it sounds funny, but for the longest time, for almost 2 decades, I was scared of success. Like I was scared of trying. I was terrified of failure. Like I was like, I can't do art because I can't do music because what if I fail or what if people don't like me or what if, right? And so the pandemic really just cut a lot of that noise out and just reminded me, as I'm sure it reminded a lot of people, life is really short, right? Like what happens to a dream deferred? It might shrivel up like a raisin in the sun. And I felt that happening to my dreams and to the songs that I had written and I was sick of it. So I was like, you gotta stop being scared about this and you gotta go for it. And that's what I've been doing.
Oh, wow, oh my God, you just touched me. You seriously touched me. And what got me really tuned in was that you were afraid. I mean, we all got fears, right? You broke through that so you could be a
Yeah,
musician.
of
That's
course.
like major.
Mhm.
It's like major incredible. You broke out of your fear and broke out of it, and now you got this whole career going. I'm proud of you.
It's so funny because you're saying, I broke out of fear and like a lot of people reach out on social media. They've known me for a while and they're like, bro, like I see you going after this. And I'm like, literally the key to me doing all of this is that I do it scared. Like let me tell you, I was terrified to upload the final drafts to my distributor and different things like throughout this entire experience. I've been scared to reach out to music blogs or to run my ad or scared to get feedback. And so one thing that's really held me throughout this process that I hadn't done before, so I'm so grateful that I found this out early when I'm doing this, right, for my debut, is I'm celebrating the small wins. Like when friends reach out to me and they're like, yo, this song really spoke to me. Like, I'm playing it nonstop. This is the one you got to hit here. Or when you reached out to me for this interview, I screenshotted it and I literally have a wins folder or a win screenshot on my phone where positive feedback or just anything, doesn't matter how small or how big it is, I document it. And so when that fear comes back or when I'm just not feeling it or I'm terrified of taking the next step, I just revisit those positive messages or those small wins. And I'm like, those couldn't have happened if you didn't do it scared in the past. So keep it going.
Oh yeah, and wow, you almost made me sad. I can't believe you used my message as inspiration. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. I can't cry now.
Not on a Tuesday. Not on a Tuesday evening, nah.
Oh, I have to test tomorrow. Oh, no, you're gonna make me cry. I can't cry like this. Mm. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. Oh, that's so
No,
sweet.
you're doing a lot of you're doing great work for, artists just trying to get their word out there, get experience. And so no, I'm like I said, I'm very grateful for this opportunity and all the opportunities ahead for sure. So thank you.
Yeah, of course. And I love doing interviews very early in someone's career. The interviews are build up, practically build up to something even bigger coming,
Yeah.
something even bigger. And who knows, this could have been a sign that this was meant for you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to take it all in and be grateful for where I'm at right now. Build, 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 and just really letting life happen because life has been so unpredictable. Like, I mean, not even just these past few years. Obviously, it's been a wild ride, right? But just my whole life, I think about like I'm a pretty anxious person. But it's literally a social media post that's been really comforting to me is it's like, no matter how much you build something up in your head or try to plan for it or okay, this is going to happen, right? It rarely ever works out that way. And so I'm always telling myself that like, girl, you can do this X, Y, and Z, but it's probably not going to work out that way, and that's okay. It's okay. So it's helping me be flexible and like I said, super grateful for just anything that comes my way.
I can tell. I'm so happy that you're grateful. It's pretty great. I got a really nice Instagram. I like it. Looks so radiant and vibrant in these pictures.
Thank you. It is so funny. I took almost all of them on vacation. So I guess that's a life hack is before an album I have to go on vacation to get the best pics.
We should do more vacationing. That'd be so
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll tag along. I'm just kidding.
I mean, come on. Honestly, like I said, we're morning people. We rip and run and check out all the local spots and then we're knocked out at the end of the day. So we have a good time though.
That's awesome. And we're both the same. I wake up and then right by 5, like right now, I'm almost dead sleeping. So it's like I fall asleep for real.
Nah, not
But I'm
yet. We're
still
almost there.
yes, almost. Can't get into bed soon. Oh, it feels so good. It's all on you. We're gonna censor on you. Still doing this. Excuse me, shit, my throat. And if you ever need to let one out, it's all right. If you need to let one out, this is explicit after all.
Okay, okay. I'm trying. I was thinking about that beforehand. I was looking at the episodes and I saw the explicit indicator. And I was like, hmm, will I have to let one go today? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what kind of questions we got.
Oh yes, good observations. And yeah, you need to let one out anytime. Please do so. Okay, it's okay. I think we all need to let one out once in a while.
Yeah.
No, that's hilarious. But seriously, and wanted to throw these no-brainer questions out because what you said was so overwhelming. I need to calm down for a sec. So let's jump right into the creation process.
Yes.
And we're not talking about your debut album. That's gonna be a surprise for the fans. Generally though, how does the music process start and end for you?
Oh, great question. So my process works one of two ways. Okay, so it's kind of like what came first, the chicken or the egg? For me, it's what came first, the lyrics or the beat. So I don't produce. I actually want to learn how to do that for future projects. But oftentimes I'll either hear a melody in my head or I'll come up with a verse or, a few lines and I'll be like, ooh, okay, that's kind of fire. I want to record that, right? So I don't really like recording my verses a cappella. So what I'll do is I'll either, go to BeatStars, find a beat, I'll go beat shopping, right? And sometimes it's a lengthy process, but most of the time it's, within a few minutes, I find a track and it just fits like a glove. And like, I don't know, I just feel so comforted by it that I'm like, okay, no, this is the one. Let me record with that. So that's what happens when the song comes first. But sometimes I'll either be bored or I have a whole notebook of lyrics. I kind of call it my Waterboy notebook because in Waterboy, the coach had like this notebook that had all the magic plays in it. So my Waterboy notebook has all these lyrics in it. And so I'll be like, all right, Kaya, you need to spend some time to go beat shopping. So I'll go beat shopping and I have a whole playlist and I'm always adding to that playlist of beats that either interest me or that just inspire me. And so sometimes I'll be beat shopping, I'll be like, oh no, this is it. And I'll just finish a song like right there. And like overall, it really doesn't take me long to write songs. Like I'm very quick. All right, this is the rhyme scheme or this is the vibe, this is the motion. Let's go, let's go for it. So that's my creative process. Now, as I dabble into producing, I don't know how the creative process is going to turn out. I think what I want to do is spend a good time creating a wide range of beats until I don't think they suck anymore, right? Because there's a learning period for anything. It's like, okay, you gotta not be great at something before you're great at something, right? So I'm gonna definitely try to strengthen my process in terms of producing. And then I think I'm gonna hopefully start either trying to write to my songs or create beats to the songs that I haven't, found beats for yet. So that's my process overall.
Oh, that is so dope. That's amazing. And I love the reference that you made too. I love that you put a twist on that. That's pretty clever.
Thank you.
Of course. Don't think I didn't see that. I That was pretty clever.
Yeah, I love movies, so like I'm always trying to think of different ways or I think after this project I'll try to figure out, especially because it's a holiday project, trying to figure out, if there's any movies or commercials or TV shows. So sync licensing opportunities. I'm learning all about that right now and seeing where else I can try to find homes for my work.
Oh, awesome, awesome. And I love that you're so into the holidays. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. Saying that I love the holidays, so I'm all here for it.
Yes, I love the holidays too.
So such an amazing time. All right. Anyway, let's remember some more before time gets away. All right. Let's zip on through to now the reason. Every musician has a reason for doing music. So, um, what kind of inspiration do you look up to?
My main inspirations are fear. Like I said, I'm so scared of, well, I'm so scared of feeling like I did when I wasn't making music, right? Going back to that place of, oh, I wish I could do this, or what would this song sound like if fans really loved it, or what would this song, how would people, enjoy this in a concert? Different things. Like I'm so past dreaming and hoping and wishing that it happened. Like I'm all about, all right, girl, like do it, put your money where your mouth is, right? So a big inspiration for me is fear. And not letting that fear take over what I want to do in my dreams, right? Not letting my dreams become nightmares. Another inspiration is it's an opportunity for me to be selfish and get my emotions out. It's a great outlet for me. The songwriting process is so cathartic. I'm just able to channel what I'm feeling. So it's selfish, but also it's service. When I'm recording and editing and finishing up a song, right? Like I said, I'm thinking about how the audience is going to receive it. And so I think it's a two-way process. It's me being vulnerable about the songs that I write. And sometimes the songs aren't necessarily like 100% my experience. Maybe it's like 15% of my experience and then 85% of what I empathize others to be going through this, right? But that's what it's all about for me is channeling certain moods or telling a certain story. And I get inspiration from everywhere. Like I'll be in the middle of a conversation with my best friend. We talk about everything, like a wide range of topics. And I'll just be like, oh, girl, like I'll screenshot something and be like, yeah, I'm writing a song. She's like, of course you are. Or, social media never, never seems to disappoint with topics or different perspectives that I'm like, I've never thought about it this way. I could maybe see myself writing there. So inspiration comes from everywhere for sure.
Wow, that's amazing. I absolutely love that you get inspiration from everywhere. So you don't really have a specific person, but you get inspiration from everywhere. I'm all here
Mhm.
for it.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
thank you. And yeah, music's so unique because I feel like it's a little bit harder to share music. Like I cannot draw or paint to save my life. Like, look, I have a fair share of talents, but you do not want to be my partner in Pictionary, right? So I can't draw, but I love art so much. I love visual art so much. And so I think in my process, sometimes it's kind of translating, art translates different moments or makes you feel a certain way. And so my main goal is to make people feel like within 30 seconds of any of my songs that I've pretty much ever written, recorded, anything, you know exactly what the mood is, the vibe, the emotions that I'm trying to express. Like I'm very upfront. You're gonna feel it and soak in whatever story I'm trying to tell you. So yeah, inspiration comes from everywhere. Like I'm the typical, oh my gosh, I have to take a picture of this spray paint mural on the side of the road because I'm probably gonna write about it later or write about the artist who painted it because I love artists so much. Ah, so yeah, this whole process is just me trying to kind of contribute to artists as a whole and artistry and feeding my creativity.
Wow, I love it. So amazing. It's very vibrant. Lots. You're like throwing lots of colors at me. Like art, colors. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny. But yeah, I don't envision you as an art person. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll take my talent for music right now. I love music and things like that. But yeah, painting, drawing, sketching, I have the utmost respect for those artists. I'm just not one of them.
Oh, okay, that's crazy. Then how'd you make your album cover then?
Okay, so I'm not an art person, but I'm creative and I'm an independent artist, so I'm on a budget. So I kind of remixed. So I looked at different Canva templates for, Thanksgiving posts and memes and things like that. And I was like, a friend told me, he was like, we used to work at a nonprofit together. He used to always make flyers and posters on Canva. He was like, the trick to good design and the trick to good, poster making and all of these things is you want to make something on Canva, but make it look like you didn't make it on Canva. So you got to change specific elements, right? So I was trying to see different themes of, okay, what are these Thanksgiving posts doing? And how can I remix it or how can I make it look not so Canva-ish, so to speak? So I saw a cornucopia, right? Because I was like, putting a turkey as the album art would be super cheesy, as well as, there are vegans out there, right? I didn't want to put a bad taste in their mouth, literally. So I decided a cornucopia because it's beautiful. I feel like it's a symbol of Thanksgiving. And then in the middle are all the different colors in the cornucopia are leaves. Right? Because it's fall. I love crunchy leaves and different things like that. So that's how I made my album art. Is just remixing in Canva and trying not to make it look trying to keep it simple, but also cute. It's like, oh, that really summarizes that project as a whole, and I feel like it does.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel that. I feel that.
Mhm.
It's like everything that you like say and discuss about, it's like going through my heart and it's really getting in there.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah.
wholesome. I'm telling you, it's a wholesome autumn.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wholesome. Exactly. Exactly. Now, since you're very vibrant, very colorful, this question should be perfect for you. Um, how would you generally, as a musician, describe your music?
Yeah, I would describe it as moody. I think, like I said, within the first 30 seconds, you know what my songs are trying to tell you. Very emotive and expressive. I think it kind of comes at you, right? Like each each song on the project or each song that I write is really kind of channeling what I'm feeling. And so I would describe my music like that. Just very energetic and expressive and in your face and like what you're saying, right? In terms of just a project coming off as like whole, excuse me, not wholesome, but loving and you can feel the warmth and different things like that. Like that's what I wanted to do with each of the project via the different genres that I used is I want people to feel what this if you don't like Thanksgiving at all, after listening to this project, I just want you to, maybe it's not so bad after all. It's not my least favorite, Um, given given Thanksgiving is time to communicate what it can be as a holiday, and I think music's a great way to do that. So overall, though, my music's definitely expressive and emotive, and a lot of times it's dramatic for sure. It's a lot of drama in
Uh,
music.
I see where the dramatic part comes to play.
Mhm.
I can see
It's
that.
yes, there are certain times when I was recording these songs, and it was really hard because I'm channeling all these different emotions and um, there's a lot of happy songs on the project and sometimes I just wasn't feeling the happiest, right, recording this. And so I really had to like pump myself up and just kind of play this character of, okay, this is you going after your dreams, and this is you. Let's pretend you're at Thanksgiving, or let's visualize what a music video would look like in your head, and let's create the sounds for that soundtrack or that music video.
Oh, that makes perfect sense now. Putting the pieces together makes perfect sense.
Mhm.
Makes perfect sense now. That's perfect. That's perfect. Um, Now I know that we were just discussing about your debut album, but I want to really know, like, what's your plan for after your debut album? Like, what's really next after it?
Yeah, I want to like I said, I'm learning a little bit more about sync licensing, and that gives you a lot of freedom in terms of the music you want, just because there's so many projects that need music, right? Movies, commercials, TVs, video games, YouTube channels, right? So I want to learn more about that because it can give me more freedom as an artist. But honestly, I just want to make music that I want to hear. And I think like I said, it's a selfish process. Like I want to hear I want to hear angry music, and I want to hear people experiment with different genres. And so I hope to collaborate with more artists in the future. But I also, like I said, I just want to make music that I feel like fills in gaps. So this project, right, it fills in the Thanksgiving holiday gap. But I think the next project, like I said, is going to be edgy. So I want it to be, I don't know, I just want it to summarize a wide range of experiences. So whether that's super angry or super heartbroken or super confused or right, like I think that's where that drama comes in. I think I just want to keep making dramatic music for the rest of my life.
That is perfect. I love all that. I love it. I love it.
Yes, I am super extra. And so I think music is definitely another way for me to channel that.
Hmm. Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. And
Yeah.
I love the extraness. It really brings out you.
Thank you. Yeah, it because it's just entertaining. I don't know if I want to go throughout my entire career as, specifically an artist. I think I want to lean more into songwriting and things like that. I feel like I'm a little more comfortable in that arena, and overall I'm kind of more of a private person. And so I think I want to lean more into songwriting and things like that, but helping those artists that choose my songs or, had to put songs in different projects, right? To gain different listeners who are looking for that gap, looking for those intense emotions.
Yeah, and I'm gonna feel that too. But just by the sound of your voice, you're gonna really dig deep with your next hits.
Yeah, I'm
Really
hoping
dig
to.
deep. Yeah, do you already have in mind what it's gonna be, or are you still like thinking about it?
So I'm thinking my next project would probably, and this isn't set in stone, but it's probably going to be called Sessions. And it's going to be about different coping mechanisms that people use. So whether it's working out, whether it's music, whether it's, drugs and alcohol, right? Whatever people's coping mechanisms are, I want to kind of give them a song for that and what coping looks like and those different emotions, right? So I know I'm probably going to have like a rager anthem on that because I feel like anger is one of those emotions that's, often stigmatized or like, oh, don't be angry or just let it go, etc. But sometimes in order to let it go, you need the right music for that. And so I love Rico Nasty. Oh my goodness. She's like she makes that music so well, that is her lane. And so I want to make music like that. I also want to have just music about being really sad or confused because I feel like a lot of us are sad and confused going through this pandemic the best we can, right? But I also want to have, songs that advocate for people, that kind of bring lights to different issues that I'm interested in, as well as having, those ratchet anthems, right? Sometimes people cope by clubbing, right? So we need some anthems that you can twerk to, that you can just have fun to listen to, while getting ready for parties and stuff. You need that, right? So I want it to be, again, another multi-genre project that just is telling this story of these wild times that we're living in.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely see that. I definitely see that. I definitely see that. And
Yeah,
honestly,
that's the
overall,
plan.
yay. And I'm excited. But now it's really time for your debut album. But I'm so excited for all that. And honestly, though, I really wish that I really wish that I could on one with you. I really wish. I already have some dramatic things in mind if I could.
Oh, okay. You can always send them my way and I'll definitely say inspired by. For sure.
Okay. Oh yay!
Yeah.
But I just mean like just being on the song. I mean, they've been begging me to record something, and
Oh,
just by all
okay.
this,
Come on, you
by all
gotta go
this. I
for
mean,
it.
I don't
You
know. I
gotta
mean, if you
go
watch
for
some
it.
of the show, you've seen me actually do it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't know.
definitely heard a few episodes. You gotta go for it. Like, there's an audience for everything, right? And so it's just about finding your audience.
I'll consider it. You might hear me sing.
Come on.
And now you're making me want to do it just by that voice. Mm.
I'm the biggest instigator. So I apologize in advance. I'm the girl in the club screaming, "Hey!" the whole time. So like, don't feel pressured at all. No pressure for me. I'm gonna chill out on my end.
I won't. I won't. And now I'm a little scared now.
Oh, no worries.
Perfect, perfect. Alrighty, you definitely made my day, and now you get to make my day. Um, this is a switch, so you can ask me anything you want or dare me anything you want. If you watch some of the shows,
Ooh.
dares have been music based, so you can ask
Hmm.
or dare me anything you want to, as long as you want to. Let her rip.
I am thinking. Oh, I wanted to ask who made your theme song, or where'd you get your theme song from for the podcast?
What theme song?
There's like some music that plays at the beginning of some of the episodes.
That's an interlude. All right,
Okay.
that's an interlude. So good question. Good question. Actually, that's the first time anyone has ever noticed those
All right.
music.
Yeah, I peeped.
Thank you. That's actually the first time someone's asked me that. I'd be happy to answer. So I work with Anchor. That's where my podcast is. That's where it's hosted.
Hmm.
Anchor.fm or just Anchor. And they have sounds that I can put into my podcast to make it interesting. So I
Okay.
always put a sound at the beginning of a podcast. So, for example, if you're a rapper, you'll get a ghostling kind of thing. I don't know if I can play it on here, but you'll get like a rap kind of upbeat kind of sound. You'll get those.
Hmm.
Um, Look at those. If you're like a singer, you'll get a piano played, or you'll get an orchestra. Or I did this band and I did orchestra tension. Da, 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 da. I did a tension thing.
Oh,
Yes, to kind of bring them
yeah.
in. And then if you're just a
Mm-hmm.
producer, I like to do a thing. And then I also do a thing with returning people. If you've been on the podcast multiple times, you do and then comes in another thing. So that's a remix. And then a theme song would play like that's a remix. So that's like a thing to indicate that you're coming back. If you've been on the show multiple times.
Okay. No, that's super. I'm like I said, I'm always interested and always curious about, theme songs or different sounds and things like that. For sure. I always pick up on them like, who did that? What's going on there? So no, thanks for I didn't realize I must have been listening to the same types of artists, but I didn't realize there were different sounds.
Yes, yes. I mean, I don't want to have to play the same theme song. I want it to diverse
For
to fit everybody.
sure. Yes. Love that. And because, we're both living in the Houston area, I'm a foodie, and so I'm always looking for different restaurants and things. So I think my last question for you is, where are some of your favorite places to eat? Like, give me 2 or 3 places if you can.
Oh, oh my God. There's so many. Well, if you love breakfast, there is a place called the Breakfast Place. I've gone. I went for my dad's birthday actually.
Mm.
We went for his birthday, and it was so amazing. So that's a really awesome place to. Then Friday, I don't know if you heard the restaurant Friday. Friday is also a really amazing place. And Happy Family is a great place, like, especially if you're going on dates or just hanging out. Happy Family is also a really good place.
Mm.
And one of the places I went on for vacation is the I-45 Diner. That's a really good place too.
Ooh. See, I'm right. I'm actually texting myself these places because me and my best friend are always like, "Oh, we need to try somewhere," but we don't want to go. We don't want to spend our money on any whack places. So thank you for that.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. I'm loving all this. Come on, throw some more at me.
I no, I'm actually drawing a blank. I can't think of any more. I even
Even
prepared
dares,
for this. I was like, what are some other questions? And I was like, those are the only ones I could think of.
even dares, not even dares, not even
I
those.
don't. I'm not a big dare person, to be honest. I'm like, no, like if you want to do it, go for it. I guess you can tell I'm a very anti peer pressure person. I'm like, hey, chill on such and such.
I can
For
certainly
sure.
tell.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is perfect. That's perfect. Perfect. I'm all here for it. That's all perfect. That's all perfect. And I just wanted to just deeply say thank you so much. It's been such a treat to meet you and to do this early. I'm very glad that I got to end the night with you, and it's been so wonderful to do this. I really do appreciate you being interested.
No, thank you so much. And yeah, it's been a great interview. I'd love to be back in the future to, you know, talk about different projects in the future and things like that. But yeah, now you got me feeling all warm and fuzzy. Thank you for having me.
Right. There goes that Discord crap again. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, where are they?
Yes. I didn't go anywhere. It's just Discord pisses me off sometimes, so what can you do? What can you do? But yeah, I was on the verge to just say thank
Yeah, it's the
you.
systems we're working with.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to just deeply say thank you
Mm.
for being here. You've been such a treat, and I
Oh, thank
appreciate
you.
you too. And God, I'm out of words. I am out of words. I'm out of words. Um, and hey, don't be a stranger if you want to hang out or you want to plan something. That's all good. That's all good. And I'm also very proud of you. I'm so happy for your debut album. I'm so happy and so proud of you. I wish nothing but the best of you. I'm so happy for you. And and if you need any, support in going forward, I got you 100%. All the way.
Oh, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm just getting started and I'm really grateful for all of these opportunities. So, yeah, hopefully this is a seed that turns into something, something that's beautiful and growing. So, thank you for being a part of that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, anything can happen.
Life is unpredictable. I'm just here for the ride.
Yeah, yes. She's speaking my language. I love that. Now, it is in great measure, though, that we have to say goodbye. Oh, look at that, though.
Hey.
Oh, I mean, I've got it all I can for now. I mean, you're on the verge of a debut album, but guys, she will be back.
Mhm.
Trust me, she will. I mean, this
Have to
is a
be.
this is a beginning, so maybe she'll come back after the album or after a breakthrough happens. Who knows?
Absolutely. I'd love to be back.
Yay, you heard that? She might be back here. Yay. Yes. Yes. But now we're at the proper goodbye to the audience. Do you have any lastly things you'd like to tell them? Anything? Anything else before we head out?
Yeah, just follow me on social media. My social media on Instagram and TikTok, Kaya dat Kaya dot content. So XIYA dot CONTENT. You can always email me on my site, kayacontent.com, to give me feedback and just please look, if you have 24 minutes, check out Thankful Carols. I know you guys are like, man, what is this? What does this Thanksgiving album even sound like that she's been talking about this whole time? So just check it out. Tell me what you think.
Oh yes, we will. We will.
Yay!
100% we will. If they're not, then they're losers. If they're not.
And you don't want to be a loser. Like, what? Who does that anymore? No, no, no. None of that.
Yes, 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 yes. So you're basically a loser if you're not checking out Kaya. Please do. And that's the same for Kaya. It's the same for me. Make sure to 100% all the freaking time. Damn it. To always support Wrap It Out. We have lots of great things, great content, great things planned. If you guys have been paying attention on social media, we have great events, great things coming up, so you don't want to miss it. So make sure to support us. Um, Follow us on social media and tuning in to Wrap It Out. We have lots planned, lots of big things coming up. And if you guys are wondering about season three, I'm just going to say a lot. It's coming in 2022. So that's confirmed. Next year, season three will premiere.
Ooh, how
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes, yes. We're gonna do season three and just we might even do it after the 2 year mark. I don't know. I have to discuss later. Um but yes, yes, that's a wrap up for tonight, folks. Thank you all as always for goodbye. It's been a pleasure, of course, getting to see you and meet you. And you got my support for life, 100%.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Of course, I love supporting artists as the same as I love artists supporting me. I love it. It's vice versa. I love it. I love it.
Mhm. We're all we
Hi,
got.
y'all. Yes. All we got. All we got. All right, folks, I did you a deal, but make sure to always support Wrap It Out. Make sure to check out Kaya. If you don't do any of those things, you basically lose. See you guys on the next one I do. Have a great night, and catch you on flip. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight as we dove into a wonderful podcast episode. Now, in this following segment, you will get a chance to hear this artist's showcase because every artist that comes on the show requires to do a showcase. So, buckle up, get some popcorn, and enjoy the showcase. I hope you guys love it, and check out the artist when you get a chance to. Hope you guys love it. Enjoy.
Xiya, best believe that I'm prepared for fires, fights, families. Already got the turkey. I'm hosting this Xiya, best believe that I'm prepared for fires, fights, families. Picked up 2 turkeys for emergency.
In my house, we don't do family drama.
No.
Until folks bring they babe to their mama.
Okay.
Last year I skipped out with Friendsgiving. Ain't it funny how this year I'm hosting Thanksgiving? Got space for cousins to chill out back. Cars and dominoes for aunties and uncles to smack. I should be good as long as cousin Lisa don't bring mac and cheese or try to order pizza.
I'm hosting this Xiya, best believe that I'm prepared for fires, fights, families. Already got 2 turkeys. I'm hosting this Xiya, best believe that I'm prepared for fires, fights, families. Won't cost me my sanity.
Last thing I gotta do, run to the corner store. Make sure everybody stay calm and mellow. Got extra toilet paper in the back, cereal for breakfast, and a few snacks. Miss me with that Christmas cheer. Too busy to consider, cause I'm hosting this year. Baby, in this house, we eat early. Come through at 6, might leave hungry. Plenty paper plates, plastic utensils. Throw it all away, clean up, less expensive. Sleep-friendly spaces for people with the itis. At 10 p.m., get out, you disinvited. Get home safe, call me up on arrival. No, it won't be perfect, I'ma do it in style. Only a few moments where things got wild. Don't call me after this for a while.
I'm hosting this year, best believe that I'm prepared for fires, fights, families. Oh yeah, I'm tired already. I'm hosting this year, and you know, I'm the host. Hosting this year, hosting this year.
And keep your kids in check, cause if they damage my furniture, I take cash, not checks. You know I'm the hostess with the mostest. Don't act like you ain't noticed. Duh.
Hosting